I want to go across to India today's nikhilnaz and Vikrant Gupta, who are in Dubai. They've been reporting on the ongoing tournament for us. Nikhil, quickly to you first. All the Rona Dhona and the TV breaking and all the memes and things like that. That's all normal stuff. But why does it feel like this time it's even more intense than before? What explains that?
Shiv, I think it's because Pakistani fans have surrendered. This is a trend that's been going on for very long. India has always held the wood over Pakistan. But I think this is that final straw. I think this was that moment where they've completely surrendered and they've realized the fact that there is daylight between India and Pakistan. Of course, when the match started, India started off as favourites, but the Pakistani team was quietly confident. They would, refer to various other things in the past that, we has to have a good team, we fight back when things aren't doing really well. Those are the things that they would talk about. But I think they finally surrendered and have made peace with the fact that at the moment there is no competition. We keep calling it as a contest, but it's actually a no contest between India and Pakistan. The only thing that Pakistan is better at, Shiv, I'll have to say, is their sense of humor, their self-deprecating humor that you see on the internet. They're good when it comes to taking a few jokes on them, because that's where the team finds itself in at the moment.
Very interesting. Vikrant, you've seen so much of this over the years. Breaking of TVs has become like a meme by itself as a metaphor for how Pakistan reacts to a loss in a cricket match against India. In your view, why do you think that so much of it has happened this time? Total surrender by the team?
I think they've gone down. Shift, they've gone down. And like Nikhil said, there's no context. There's no contest, but there is context in the India-Pakistan series, as in the marketing. I mean, the ICC needs that. Everybody needs that. They make money out of one game. So they hype up the game to the extent that there are people who are made to believe that Pakistan can win this time. See, India and Pakistan, if they're going to play 10 games, one game Pakistan will win. I mean, there'll be one bad day for India. There'll be one good day for Pakistan. And I think beyond that, obviously, people in Pakistan were also aware of the fact that India is a far superior side. It's just that maybe they were hoping for India to have a bad day. I mean, look at their batting. The best partnership that they had for the third wicket was the slowest that they batted. I mean, the best part of their game yesterday was the slowest that they batted. So I think it is just a reflection of the country. In cricket, I mean, if you look at the batting or the bowling or the players, they're just looking to survive. If they're just looking to survive, they will never be the champions that they were in those times.
Will there be a time, Nikhil, if it was no contest this time and, India is far ahead and it's all about, sort of tapping into that whole India versus Pakistan sentiment that is so potent, will there be a time when it will no longer be sellable?
That's a good question, Shiv, and maybe the time is now. Maybe we're reaching a stage where people have begun to realize that it's not that rivalry that we had for the longest time. The 80s, 90s, even early 2000, there was a very close rivalry. I think why it's sellable at the moment, Shiv, is because of the history. The past history between the two countries. Also, that they did have a lot of classics over the years. But slowly and steadily, people are realizing. In fact, if you ask most hardcore cricket fans, they'll tell you, especially from the Indian side, that the rivalry that they most look forward to is India versus Australia and not so much India versus Pakistan. That's already begun to happen.
Correct.
You saw the game here in Dubai and it wasn't chock-a-block, as in it wasn't 100% full, the stadium. Yes, you had about 80%, 90% occupancy, but not 100%. And that's also a rarity for an India-Pakistan encounter. I think now from both sides, there is this realization that it is a no contest. It's only because of the arch rivalry rivalry, sort of a status that these two countries have in the past, that they're continuing to sell this game.
Yes.
Dare I say, when India play tougher contest ahead in this tournament, you're going to be playing New Zealand, you might play a South Africa and Australia in a semi-final. I think that will attract far more interest than this India-Pakistan game.
Same question to you, Vikrant. Do you think India-Pakistan is still sellable, in the context of money, viewership and things like that? Or is it time to move on to, the real rivalry in the room?
Well, there'll be the ICC World T20 next year in India. The broadcaster, the ICC, the marketing gurus will again drum up this rivalry. They would say, "Mauka hai for Pakistan to take revenge." In Pakistan, the news channels and the fans would hope that Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli are no longer playing the T20s. Maybe Pakistan can win this time. So, we won't leave that rivalry to go away. The marketing aspect of the rivalry to go away. A lot of money is riding on just one game. I mean, the broadcasters paid some $750 million for this Champions Trophy.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
like Nikhil said, the reflection of the cricket, the reflection of the cricket that you're seeing in this Champions Trophy is that for the first India-Bangladesh game, and mind you, an India-Bangladesh game at the Dubai International Stadium, you had barely 3,000 to 5,000 people coming in. You just had 3,000 to 5,000 people coming in to watch the game. The Pakistan game was houseful. There's this India-New Zealand next week, maybe 50-50, which means that everybody needs some slice of that pie, and the pie is the India versus Pakistan game.
So as of now, still very, very marketable, lots of money riding on it. The seats are being filled for sure compared to maybe some other matches. So is it going to change anytime soon? Doesn't look like it, but well, the internet is certainly having some fun, apart from, of course, the broadcasters themselves.